Question, the member from Toronto Danforth.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my question to the Premier. The people of Ontario deserve to know who authorized an accounting trick designed to hide the cost of the Premier's hydro borrowing scheme. The Auditor General has been clear based on emails she accessed as part of her investigation that the Liberal government knew the astronomical cost and did it anyway. But the Premier won't admit that she knew, and when, and neither will the Minister. Will the Premier stop telling Ontarians that she is open and transparent, and actually be open and transparent, and release those emails right now?
Premier.
Minister of Energy.
Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, when it comes to the emails that we are providing to the Auditor General, when it comes to the Fair Hydro Plan, we are in compliance, Mr. Speaker. We're continuing to work with our office. We've identified 80 custodians of the request, Mr. Speaker, with 40 catchphrases or words. That produced 2 million emails, Mr. Speaker. We then had the firm narrow that down to this specific file, Mr. Speaker. That produced 145,000 emails with these phrases. We then have the entire Ministry of Energy, Mr. Speaker, working on identifying all of the emails that will comply with the ask from the Auditor General, Mr. Speaker. So we are complying. We are acting right now. Those emails, we have over 13,212 to be exact, Mr. Speaker. We've made sure that we're going to continue to provide those emails to the Auditor General, and we'll continue to work with their office.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, Speaker, to the Premier again. The people of this province have had enough of this Liberal government's partisan manoeuvring. They've had too many vague statements, too much political doublespeak, and way too many I don't recalls from the Premier. The government set aside $500,000 for a lawyer to assemble these emails for the Auditor General. It should be easy for the Premier to release those emails to the public. Will the Premier release those emails now?
Thank you. Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I said before, and as I'll say again, Mr. Speaker, there were 80 custodians identified that were involved in the Fair Hydro Plan. Of those 80 custodians, 40 catchphrases or words were then identified that need to be turned over. That produced 2 million emails, Mr. Speaker. Those 2 million emails then were reviewed by the firm in which we've paid approximately $40,000 to. We will not be going over $60,000 in this, Mr. Speaker, but that firm then identified those 145,000 emails, which the Ministry of Energy is now identifying and releasing. We've released 13,212 emails to the Auditor General. We're going to continue to work with the Auditor General's office. We're going to continue to provide the emails as we identify those 145,000 that pertain to this case, Mr. Speaker. We'll continue to work with the Auditor General on this file, Mr. Speaker.